Says start. Oh, now it's live.
There we go. We're live. See if
Welcome.
what's up, people. Been how long has it been since we did one?
Like a month or something.
That was and that was with Doobie.
Yeah, damn it. I should have texted him or invited him.
That was you know what? That was a pretty good one.
Yeah, that was a good one. Talking about Dave Chappelle and stuff.
Yeah, man. I think I watched that one quite a
Yeah,
bit.
that was
It was
good.
like 3 hours long too.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oreo,
Yeah.
shut up. Hold on, let me turn this. Oh man. So you moved your stuff closer to the camera?
Oh no, I just moved my computer because usually I have it over there, but I
Oh,
have it.
okay.
Yeah, it's just right.
Oh, I can picture it now. Yeah, I
Yeah,
get it.
my ASRX is right to the right.
Yeah.
So yeah, clear the spot.
Yeah, because it's usually a side view.
Mm-hmm. It's like all it's over there. Like
So what have you been doing? Just sampling?
I've been making a lot of lazy beats lately over the last
Nice.
like 2 or 3 weeks. Like just I don't know what you want to call it, but it's like a lot of lazy
Microwave
stuff.
beats?
What does that even? What does that mean? Like throwaway
Microwave?
stuff?
I don't know. I heard that
I've
on
heard it
the
before. I don't know what the I don't really know what that means though. I
yeah,
guess.
it's on the forums it says it's just beats that you make really quick that you don't care about, but
Yeah.
they're hot and they turn out good.
Well, I hope so. I hope that's the case. I've just
Sometimes.
been, yeah, I was just making quick stuff like just nothing, just like 2 bars, 4 bar beats, like nothing crazy.
Yeah. 2 bars is great.
And I said this to somebody. I said, um, like I was like, try to make a really good 2 bar beat. That's hard as hell. I don't
Yeah.
care. Like, and I say that because like people like Premiere he's like the king of like the two really good 2 bar beats.
Really good, yeah, because you can't, and then you
And it
you want to
it
hide
feels
behind this other parts and be like,
yeah,
oh, this part's good too.
like some of them they seem longer than they are. I don't know what it is because they're so good. And you're like, damn, that's only a 2 bar beat he used for that song. I was like, that's just crazy.
Yeah, yeah, it's just about minimalizing, like getting the good chops,
Mm-hmm.
like not having all these extra parts. Yeah, that's what you realize the longer you do it, that you're adding all this extra garbage in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I
Yeah.
do. I add so many
Like
layers.
there's a lot of people who like overproduction, which I guess is fine, where you just want to keep layering and adding
Yeah.
sounds, I guess, but sometimes it doesn't work though.
Yeah, unless it only works, I guess, if that's what you're going for, right? Like,
Yeah.
is some weird layered like drone sound, like atmosphere. But if you're just like, if you're doing it just to like make up for the last thing you did that sucked, then it sucks, you know.
Right. Ooh, excuse me. Well, you've been working. You've been working on stuff lately.
Yeah, I got an iPad. My girlfriend got me an iPad.
That's right. You were telling me. What were you? Are you trying to use GarageBand on there? Had you made anything on there yet?
Yeah, I made a bunch of songs on there, but I made it like with other apps too, but using GarageBand.
How does
Like,
it work?
it's fucking crazy. It's so much like you wouldn't have you used the iPad like GarageBand?
No, I. But
Oh,
somebody showed me garage. This one dude had it on his phone,
yeah, that's
and
crazy too.
and he made some. He was telling me how he exported files from his computer, like from Logic, and
Yeah.
he put them on his phone, and he could work with it in GarageBand on his phone. And he was playing me some of the beats, and they sounded pretty good. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's coming from a phone. I'm like,
Yeah, I
damn.
know that's crazy, right?
And he's like, yeah,
It's
you could just export the files and work if you want to work with it at your computer, or when you're if you're going somewhere, you can just put it in your phone
yeah, you
and
can
then
go back and forth. I don't have a Mac though, but
right.
GarageBand it says that it's a like a light version of Logic. They say
And I
they
wonder
use
how it
Logic.
would be for you. You should. I don't know if you tried this. Just use that as your, because you know how you use your computer to export all your stuff. You
Yeah,
can, from your 404. You should try to do that with the
iPad.
yes. Just see what happens and put some of those beats in, like, I don't know. I've never used GarageBand, but I think that'd be pretty interesting to use. Because I've never tried to make beats with like a tablet or phone or anything.
Yeah, the tab. I have a tablet and it's like sucks compared to. Hold on, let me close the door.
Okay. Beat. Oh, microphone stuff.
Okay. What was that? What was that thing you were playing?
Just some of my beats on here.
What was that voice? Yeah,
Which
I think it's
I don't
that
know.
one.
Oh, you could hear it from.
I could hear
Oh,
it from outside the room.
oh, oh. I just made that right before I was up here for a while. I made like 3 or 4 beats and just.
Nice. Yeah, that's awesome. That one was.
That's like kind of the stuff I'm kind of making, I guess now. Just real lazy. It's like real. I don't know. To me, it's real lazy shit. But
How did you make it do the delay? It does like a
what do you mean?
repeating thing.
Oh, the voice sample.
Yeah.
A lot of that. Oh, I see what you're saying. That's just um different parts of the sample are looped in the chop, so you can set, like, you can have, like, I don't have anything to show you on here, but, like, because I just have the beats loaded up to the pads. Um, so basically, you can have a chop and you can decide to loop it, but, like, say it has like a kick in it, the sample or
Yeah.
whatever, you can loop like the last part of it without the, you know what I
Hmm.
mean? So like you hear that
Yeah.
whatever, you know what I mean? Um, but like I've been making a lot of stuff like that, just like, to me that's just lazy, sequencing. But I don't know, it's fun, I guess, to mess
Yeah.
around with.
Actually, I have a bunch of those beats. Like I just haven't uploaded.
I do too lately. I have quite a bit, and I haven't loaded anything. I think in
It's annoying to make a YouTube video for it, right?
take that long. It's just like,
Do you
but
ever
yeah,
make? Have you made a video for it yet? Have you tried
like the
doing
ones
like the
that like the one that like you and Doob, the kind of videos that like you and Doobie do, stuff like
yeah.
that. I'm thinking about doing something like that. Because I've been watching some of, like, I watch, I've seen quite a few of yours, and I've been watching some of Doobie's. Um,
His are awesome because it's a
they
real
are
video.
they you know what, like, I mean, like, some of them are just, they're just like, oh, that, like, some of them are just cool because he thinks about the like, he wants everything to go together. how he
Yeah,
does
his is like
this.
one. It's like one whole video. Mine are the GIF
Yeah, and
files.
there's
That
like I just like there was one I just saw, um, that's pretty dope, but it was like funny, and it had like it had Mortal Kombat in the background, I guess as a
yeah.
video, and he
Oh,
had
that's hot.
this beat playing, but like one of the sound effects from the game he put in the video, and it just was funny as hell. Like when you uppercut a guy and the guy comes out. I don't know if
Yeah,
you. It says toasty.
yeah. I know
that
all about that. I know all about Toasty.
one was pretty dope. I like that. I just
Yeah,
remembered
that's
that one.
great.
But yeah, I'm thinking about doing something. Actually, it's funny you asked me that. I just saw this crazy ass um kung fu movie, old kung fu movie I never heard of, and there's so much music to sample. Like you ever just watch a movie or listen to something? Like there's like I was like, damn, I can make 10 beats
Yeah,
to the score music from this movie, and I'm like, you know what? I'm thinking about doing something with that, and maybe the video, some of the video. I don't know from the movie, but
yeah,
I haven't really thought of what yet. But yeah, I don't know.
yeah. That's awesome when that happens when you
Because
find
really,
something
like
like full of sample.
since we did that last podcast about the about doing like those videos, it's got me thinking a little bit more about how to do my videos.
How would
You
you
know,
do it? You have a PC, right?
yeah. I
So
don't know.
you
I could do it. I can. Um,
Windows
it,
Movie Maker.
I could do it in that, and I could do it in Ableton actually. I
Oh,
can edit depending on it's only certain. The video editor is not very good, but I could do it in there,
okay. Yeah.
and or I guess the movie. There's what is it? The Movie Maker in Windows.
Yeah, that one I could help you use that if you want to try it with that. It's really you
I
just
mean, I
drag.
use yeah, it's just you drag and like I've done some editing with it, like with in certain videos, like where I just wanted audio and I
Oh
have some
yeah.
video or whatever. I mean, I don't know. I would just have to get the video. The problem, it ain't even a problem. It would just take a while. It's just getting the video. I have a few ways I can get the video from the movie, and do the
Oh
clips
yeah.
and cut them up. But the audio part isn't the hard. You just sample, so that's not really the
Yeah,
hard
it's
part.
just your beat.
Yeah, but
But
yeah, yeah. No, I've been thinking about a lot of stuff that I want to be doing soon in the next couple months. Um, I want to do when I start gearing up, which would probably be I don't know in the next couple months. Um, I want to do some sort of mix show podcast thing where um like I want to play other people's stuff, like
oh
some of their
yeah, that's a
stuff,
good idea.
and people like us that do beats, and post them and stuff. I want to do some sort of like mix show or podcast or something, posting, doing like mixing other people's beats or music or whatever, um,
Yeah.
and trying to like I've been, but that's probably not going to be for probably by the summer. Maybe I want to start doing that. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Uh,
Why? What do you have to get for that?
um, I'm probably gonna get a CD mixer. That would probably be helpful.
Like the
I do want to get.
CDJs?
Yeah, that would be helpful for something like that. And I
What
think I
about
can.
the what about the ones that can play video too, like a
Those
VJ?
are the mixer. That's like the mixer. You have to get the
Oh, okay.
mixer. That's a friend of mine used the one. My friend that DJs uses those, and those are pretty. They're the ones he has. Those are the ones I want to get. They're I think made by Pioneer, and they got like the drum pads on them and stuff. They're pretty. They're really nice. There's a lot of different effects and filters right on board and stuff. So um,
Yeah, that's awesome.
I definitely want to get those, and that would probably work because I think you could use it as an interface too. So
Yeah.
like you can use that for, I could just use that
Yeah, that
for
would be
whatever.
awesome. It has
Yeah.
USB probably.
hmm Yeah, I think it acts as an interface, which is cool. Um, but that probably won't be for a little while. But
Yeah, this Roland the TR8 has it. It's a audio interface.
what is it?
This
The TR8
yeah, this
CD mixer.
it's like an 808 drum machine, but it's
Oh,
like the new one.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Roland T.
It lights up like a
What did
spaceship
you
and stuff.
say? TR8 or TR808?
TR8.
Just eight. Okay,
Yeah, just 8.
that's a video mixer.
No, no, no. It's just it's an audio interface. It can it
Oh,
yeah. You can use it like an audio interface. Like you can it connects to the computer and then you can put use the ins and outs. And it's a drum machine too.
and you can make stuff on it.
You can make drums on it, or you can have like another sampler going into the input, and then it goes to your computer.
Oh, it's not okay.
It's like
Okay.
a little audio interface. You know how like the little boxes, like
hmm
it has the ins and outs. Like a what are the
Yeah, I
popular
know
one?
what you're thinking about getting.
A Presonus or a M Audio is a popular one. They got a Native Instruments one too. I guess it's for yo, what plugins do you have? Do you have that thing called Massive?
I don't have any plug. Used to have some decent plugins. I don't use any plugins anymore. Just because my computer, I need a better computer
Yeah,
because it would
that's
slow down. It would slow down my computer. But like I used to plug in propeller head in the Ableton.
oh yeah, that one's
And
sick.
I had this Roland plugin, or not Roland, I'm sorry, Korg plugin, um, which I think I still have on my one hard drive.
Hmm.
I should start using it again. It was really nice. It had like different, like you plug it in as a master effect or whatever, and use the EQ on from that and the compression and whatnot. And that's actually better than using what's in Ableton
Yeah.
already. Um, they had all kind. They had um, what do you call it, virtual instruments like certain keyboard that Korg made and stuff. You could use them.
Yeah.
They act as virtual instruments, and you could plug them in to Ableton. I haven't used that in a while. I used to use that with my. I think it was with my old computer. I was using that, but it was pretty nice. Um, but I can't. I don't think I really use anything else as a plugin. Um,
Yeah. I'm just it's interesting because I always hear about it and but now I kind of know using the iPad like I know what people mean now. Well, I've used
right.
plugins on Cubase. I've downloaded like free VST
Well,
synths.
well, the thing is, like with Ableton, anything can act as a plugin. So even like Logic can act as a plugin in
Yeah.
Ableton, which is I don't know. You know, some a friend of mine was explaining to me why there's a purpose for that because you're like, well, why would you use Logic?
So you
You know,
can have your project in Logic go into Ableton, right?
right? But sometimes like exporting, um, like say certain programs have really good drums, um, and you would just export that drum pattern right into whatever you're using the recorder or whatever. So he was explaining like certain I guess like contact you could do that. I don't know. He was because like I'm like, what the hell is the point of that? You know.
Yeah, I tried downloading Contact the Native Instruments ones, and they didn't work. Like I couldn't load it. All the other stuff I could load into
There
Cubase
is
as
so much. The problem is too like the contact like if you download that shit,
it was just
like
a
there's
free version, and it took forever to download.
even probably the free version's big. Like
Yeah,
there's so many. There's like more than like 100 gigabytes of shit.
yeah. I
And
read
like
the full one is 300 or something
you
gigs.
need a like my my computer's hard drive isn't that big. I would only be able. You can only if it's not if you're you'd only be able to like install certain parts of it.
Yeah,
You know, but yeah, it's crazy how much is. I think
yeah.
that's
If I,
why I haven't. I think that's why I haven't really used it because of that reason.
yeah, I'll get a good computer first, and then I'll get that.
Hmm.
What doesn't it? If you buy machine, doesn't it come with that? It
Yeah,
comes
you're
with
pretty much
some.
paying for the software,
Yeah,
you know. But I think you can get different
packages, right?
right that could fit, so you don't have to get the massive one with everything. You can just get whatever one works, I guess, with
Yeah.
what you have.
What about Ableton Push? Have you tried that?
No, but
That looks cool though, right?
probably going to at some point.
Yeah, that looks like you could make awesome beats with Ableton on that.
It's just, I don't know. Everyone else tells me that I know that's tried to use it says they don't understand how to use it,
Oh, really? Damn.
yeah, and I just say, well, to me, it's really easy because you can do the best way to explain it is you can just do everything. Everything is like a right click. You're there's like it's just so easy to just drag anything in, plug anything in. I don't
Yeah.
know. Um, I just
That,
like there's just more than one way to do something in Ableton.
yeah, that's awesome. That's like how GarageBand is. Like you can open a I have all these other synth apps, but they're not in GarageBand. But if I
Hmm.
go in GarageBand, I can like open that synth as the track. You know what I
Okay,
mean? It's like loading a plugin.
right.
That's like crazy. You can do that on the iPad, right?
So have you been making like where you been doing just experimenting with like
The
excuse me,
synths.
yeah, like the different instruments and stuff.
Yeah, and I've sampled into it too. I want to get that app called Sampler because you can like chop it up in all these crazy ways.
Yeah.
Oh, and I have iMachine too for it. I think a lot of the beats that I made, like I had them going into the SP404,
Oh
so I
wow.
just saved it on there. Yeah, and it sounds better because you can use the lo-fi button.
So you're saying you put your beats from the tablet into the
Yeah.
you dragged them into the SP404?
Well, I don't drag it in. I just have it connect like the audio going into the
Oh, okay.
inputs.
And then you just mess with it in the SP404.
Yeah, yeah, that's what's cool too. You can just sample like little keyboard parts or loops
Hmm.
from the
That's
iPad.
what's his name does that. Marco Polo does that shit where he takes from like the libraries or whatever.
Oh yeah, I saw that
He
interview.
samples it like he I don't know if he samples it or he dumps it MIDI through MIDI or whatever, and then
Yeah,
he has it on his MPC, which is cool to just
yeah,
be
that's
able to.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's like more fun. See, that's why Machine is good because it's like that, but like already connected.
Right.
But I would still want to have it going through like some hardware, right?
I
Because
mean, like all machine is a controller though.
yeah,
It looks nice and it has it has audio in, but you can't use it by itself.
yeah, you can't use it by itself.
That's
That
my whole
sucks.
thing. Just I wish you could. Some of that stuff would be nice if they you know, made something like that. Just like we were
That's
talking before about the Octatrack or whatever it's called. The Octatrack is like the only one I think you can do that.
the Electron. Actually, that drum machine I just showed you, they have a whole line of them. They're all like that green and black color,
You
and
mean
they have a synth and a
the
other
R
shit.
R series?
The Ira.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they make one that's like samples too?
No, but they have it so you can connect it to the computer, and it's like also a VST. It's like you have it on the computer too, and you can load like
Like synthesizer one, right?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
pretty neat.
You can like basically you load like other sounds from the computer onto the keyboard. Then you
Does it
can
just have USB? Like, does it have
uh
MIDI too? Because some
no, they have
synthesizers.
MIDI in and out and audio in and out, but the
That's
cool-
nice.
yeah, and you
Because
can unplug it, and the sounds will still be on there, and you can use it
you
away
can
from the
use the
computer.
sounds through MIDI through your beat machine. If like yours, you can just whatever. But like the older stuff, like I could use the sounds with the ASRX
Yeah,
if I wanted to. That's pretty cool. So
yeah. It's like called like plug out or something. Like you load shit on it. It's kind of like an iPod, but a keyboard or a drum machine
I'm
iPod. Like
looking
you
for
load.
something like that that does different things like that, and you can use the sounds and like it's like a sound module and a interface, and that's
Yeah,
pretty nice.
and like you basically the way it is, you can load like classic old Roland, like a VST virtual version of like an old Roland synth, and it will be that synth. And then
Right.
you can switch it, and it'll be like it's also its own synth that you don't have to plug into the computer. So you have like all these synths in one. You know what I
That's
mean?
pretty nice. I
Yeah,
do.
that's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's
I wish I had the
um
keyboard one. I just have the drum machine. But still the
yeah,
iPad is cool. Like
yeah,
I can use this MIDI control, or it's a little synthesizer. This one,
yeah. You showed me that before. Yeah,
and I can use it to control the iPad.
really. That's
Yeah.
nice. Oh shit.
This is the machine app. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oops. I don't know if it's like it doesn't like show up for some reason on a screen, but
Right,
I don't know how people film. I see videos of people filming it
right.
on YouTube and it shows up, but I don't know how to do
Where
this shit.
is I don't know. I don't know how you do that. There's a program I guess you use to do that.
Yeah. Um, I should probably turn on my the 404, but I'll let me see if there's anything on here. Can you hear it?
Yeah, what is that? Is that little speaker? Oh,
Yeah, that's this.
that sounds pretty nice. What did you what you made the beat right there on the tablet?
Yeah, it's like a machine soft. It's like a iMachine,
Right.
and I sampled like stuff into it.
Okay, how did you sample into it into the iPad?
Oh, there's an audio interface that works with. It's like you plug it into this audio interface thing,
Mm.
and then you can just plug your turntable into that or your anything.
Oh, that's pretty nice. Is it USB? Right on
Yeah,
the
it's
Okay, yeah,
It's USB, but the other end goes into the iPad. It's like the iPad charger thing,
I see. That's pretty nice.
and it's easy to chop the samples on here because it's like a big ass like thing you can like move with your fingers
Right.
like this. I don't know. Yeah, you can see it from that angle.
Yeah. You could just touch the screen and move it where you want it.
Yeah,
That's pretty nice.
like
Huh. You were just saying how you might need a better computer. You should just use that.
yeah, I've been just using this pretty much, except it's kind of hard to get shit off of here. I don't really know how to use iTunes and all that yet, but
Mm,
you can upload your GarageBand thing. Well, see the thing is, it like I'll record it into the 404 and then I can have it on there, and then it's easy. Like I can like put the little memory card in my computer.
right.
But I yeah, like eventually I want to try to just be able to use this. Like I'll get like a little stand for it and like use like the interface, and I'll get like one of those like MIDI controller things, like the one that's made for the iPad.
Yeah.
Cause like it's like I waited so long to like use software, and then now when I'm using it, it's like so far along. It's so easy to get into.
Yeah. Yeah. See, you picked up on it pretty fast. See, this is see stubborn hardware people. It's not that tough.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. It is, but you just gotta find. You just gotta find. Whatever it is. Um, I don't know, whatever it is you're trying to do, and find something that works with what you're doing. I guess
Yeah, and
workflow. Your
there's
workflow, pretty
yeah, your
much.
workflow.
You have one. I have one. It changes.
Yeah,
It's
it's always
probably gonna change in a couple months, but still, once you figure out how to just bang beats out,
yeah, or you add on to it or something.
yeah,
You're always tweaking it.
right. And that's something that took me a long time to figure out, but
Yeah, that's what I've been doing on this thing. It's just like figuring out the workflow.
so yeah, that's can't be all anti-software. I mean,
No, it helps so much. It's so easy to
you're
use.
gonna need it at some point. Um,
Yeah,
you know, like that's what we were talking about before about recording. It's like you know what, it's I tried for how long to just analog record, and it sucks. So
yeah,
the easiest way to get it from one surface to another, man, without any problems, I guess.
yeah. If everything's in one place, it's easier, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's why, like, that's why I keep saying about the Octatrack or whatever. That's just, or whatever it's called. Um,
The
that's just,
Electron Octatrack.
yeah. I mean, that's just one machine that does, everything pretty much.
Yeah, it's like a computer.
Hmm. I wonder how much longer, like when was do you have any idea the newest, like, updated version of the SP404? Because you know how they use the SD cards.
Yeah,
Because I don't think the first models they made use SD cards
they use
for
smart media cards.
Yeah,
Those
when did they
whack
make
ones.
those? When did they? Yeah, those suck.
Yeah,
Uh, when did they make those? Like, when was the latest
they're kind of
version?
old now. The
Yeah,
latest, I have the latest one, and it's I don't know, it's like mid 2000.
mid
It's
two
like
thousands.
yeah, it's like maybe like 2009 or something.
I
Like
wonder if they're gonna make an updated version of that, but probably I don't know. Probably not.
yeah, they should. People love it. Yeah, I don't know. They should just
Small.
keep making them,
It's
or well,
it's they're probably not expensive. They probably doesn't cost them much to make them. I don't think. And
no, yeah, it doesn't. And the way it's set up now is good with the SD card. You know, it'd be good if they did update it and made it for the newer computers that might not have SD card slots in their own. They're like USB 3.0 or whatever now.
right, that would that would probably be the next thing they would do if they made another one. But
Yeah. I mean, it's a weird kind of environment because it looks like everything's going to the computer. But if you know the NAM fair, you know NAM, it's
right, yeah.
they have so much hardware and like what all these gadgets and weird shit there. Like it's
There
still
are
people.
beat machines that do come out, but some of them don't
They're
really
like
use
little
that
gadgets, right? They're like little
pretty much.
like like you see so much weird shit there, like or little boxes and but yeah, I mean they still keep making all that stuff. But you know it's
Well,
cool they're making it more integrated with the software. They're making everything work together. That's like the future, right? It's not one way or another. It's like everything's working together better.
right.
I think.
I mean, I don't know. I don't I don't really see hardware or not hardware, software disappearing, but I see it
Yeah, it's
like
not gonna it's not
no, but like I think eventually they're gonna make like something,
awesome.
yeah, something that's gonna be somebody's gonna come out with something that stands alone but uses software, but
Yeah.
if that makes any sense, um, that you can maybe use with your computer and you can use by yourself. I mean, and I keep saying it, the closest thing is I think the Octatrack, that beat machine, but I think you're just gonna see something like that new thing that Kai came out with that I thought was a damn
Standalone.
like yeah, something that looks maybe like that, but that actually works like a standalone and works with whatever else you want.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's still cool. I mean, it's kind of like an iPad though, but it doesn't do
Yeah.
all the other stuff. It has like a little iPad screen. I don't
Well,
know. I don't really like the I feel like I'd like the
mm,
machine better than that thing because the the IMPC sucked. I don't know if that's any representation of the
I
Renaissance software.
um I don't know, but maybe. I mean, the one thing I do know is Mac has seemed to always cater to music
Way yeah, way more than the
for how
PC.
long. Um, they just seem to people who even record music or do music or whatever. They seem to cater to those people
Yeah.
for a long time.
Eventually I'll get one.
Yeah, I mean, I have an older one I haven't really used yet. Um, I don't know. Um, I'll use it at some point, I guess,
Yeah.
soon.
You know, it's kind of like, have you seen the Machine Studio?
I've heard of it, but I haven't like seen it.
It looks kind of ridiculous. It looks kind of too big.
Really?
Yeah, I like the size of the normal one.
Is
Like,
that the one that I think think I seen somebody using it on a rhythm roulette.
Yeah,
Ski
probably.
ski beats. Um, is it look like it's just big?
It's like a
It's just big.
huge machine. Yeah.
Yeah, the pads are like in the middle, at the bottom, in the middle. It kind of looks like an MV, a rolling MV,
Yeah, it does look
a
like
little
that.
bit. Yeah,
It's
I don't
got
know.
like
Do they still make those?
the machines do. Yeah, that's the newest version of machine.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And they have the regular machine, the version 2 with it's all like different color lights and stuff and like
Yeah, I've seen that one.
and then they have machine micro, which you can get that for 3.99 with all the software.
I still think that's a little steep for that. Three
It's
ninety
kind of
nine.
steep, right? Because you're just paying for the
Yeah,
software.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like that's a little steep.
Yeah.
Like the one way to look at it, I think, like your iPad, did it come? It came with GarageBand. Did it come with Logic too? Because like you buy, that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I said like that. What you just said for $300 or whatever. That's kind of steep, but like I guess I don't know. I'm trying to make sense of it because like I don't know how much your iPad was, but it came with whatever it came with, and then like you said, you had all these other apps that you're using with it too, or whatever.
Yeah.
That's more worthwhile than getting that machine bundle, I guess.
You know what's crazy? Yeah, because
You know what I
every
mean? Like it doesn't make sense to even get machine. Um,
yeah, because then you have to buy a computer too,
right.
which is that's the kicker. Like your compute, you're like, oh, I got the machine, awesome, and then you're like,
Like
oh, my
because
computer kind of sucks.
everything you're just saying, like you hook this, you were hooking all this stuff up to your iPad because you already had some gear.
Uh
It
huh.
was just convenient. It just, like I said, the Mac caters to people who do music. That's just crazy. And then,
Yeah, they work way better with the arts.
and yeah, I don't know. That's why I've always looked at machine. I'd be like, it doesn't really make sense for me to get
Yeah,
it. I mean, if I found the controller by itself for, it's pretty much worthless by itself. If I found it
yeah,
for
that
just
part sucks.
a couple bucks, I'd probably get it. But and just use it because I think you can use it with whatever I want to say, but maybe not.
I think I've seen people use it like with other stuff, or maybe that's the other way around. Maybe they're using machine like
The software.
yeah,
Maybe.
they're controlling like reason with the machine hardware. Like I've
Yeah.
seen people do that. Like, but I mean, like if the money wasn't an issue, then it would be great. Like if you already had a Mac Pro
Like,
computer.
okay, you said that one bundle was like $400, so let's just say $400. That's what I'm looking to spend. I wouldn't get it. Um, I just wouldn't
You would
spend
just
that
get like a
much.
MIDI controller, right? Just like a standard. Like,
Yeah, because it's like you can spend. I have one that costs like $40, and
oh yeah, and then you could get all the the presets, like all
I
the
mean, you can control everything
contact.
from the machine controller, and everything. Like the display looks nice and everything.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because you could just use like a regular MIDI controller and use
It
contacts
could be
with
because
that.
I haven't paid for software though neither.
Yeah.
That might be part of the issue too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing with the iPad. That all the software, like Cubase on the iPad, is like $24,
That's
and it's like
that's
three in the full version. If you get it on a computer, it's like 2.99 or 3.99.
hmm.
And Ableton is like $700. The full mat, like the the Mac Daddy of Ableton's is
Right.
like,
Like the master suit or whatever it's called.
yeah, the
Yeah, they
I
are. They're up there. Yeah. I didn't pay for mine.
yeah.
No. My Ableton 8 when it came out. Yeah, I looked how much it was and I when I downloaded it, I was like it was like 800 more than $800. I was like there'd be no way.
Holy shit.
Like no way. Mm-mm.
Yeah, there's like all the apps on the iPad for music are like super cheap, but they're like they're really good. Like,
Yeah. I mean, see that it just you got that and it just worked. You're using stuff on that and then you're using whatever you have in your room.
yeah.
You just whatever, you know, and it just doesn't take up any space.
Yeah, I know.
That's great.
It's so good.
Like you were saying, you use that interface and like a MIDI controller, and then if you add your SP404, how much space does that really take up?
Yeah, that you just need one desk and you
Like
have
doesn't
everything there.
space at all, really. And then if you put your iPad like on a stand, that's even better.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it would even be cool to have like two of them because, dude, there's all these crazy functions in here. Like you can jam with other people through Bluetooth and
Right,
like open the same. Oh my god! And there's this other thing like you can use the iPad to control Ableton.
right.
Like it's it's like it has all these like things for Ableton. I don't even understand it really, but it's all these colors and like
Yeah, I don't get that
mixers. And,
either. Yeah, that's all to control. I think a way to control Ableton somehow.
yeah, it's
I've
called
never
like
used.
Touchable.
Yeah, I've never used any of like I used to have this one controller that was meant for Ableton, and I never understood how to use it because
Yeah, that's
there's no um, interface to show you how to use it. It's just a bunch of buttons, and you're supposed to program it somehow.
you're supposed to like load clips onto the buttons, right?
Something like that, and the buttons are supposed to do different things within the program and select different things. And
Oh, what was that? Damn it! Was that some sort of a Kai? It was like made for Ableton. It's like a
no, it was
launch
made by Novation, I think.
Novation Launchpad.
Yes, that's it. Yep, I had that a while ago, and I just couldn't figure out how.
I have the app on the iPad. It's kind of retarded.
I never understood how to use it. Um, and I had it for a little while, and then I got rid of it. Really didn't use it.
Yeah, you probably like the Ableton Push better, or
Yeah,
even just like a regular
I actually
MPD.
liked seeing it. I liked it. There was a video. I saw the video when it came out. It looked pretty neat.
Yeah.
Definitely way better looking, and it looked easier to use than the damn launch pad. I did not understand that fucking thing at all. I'm like, there's nothing on it, just buttons. Nothing to tell you how to use it. Nothing on it. Nothing.
Yeah, that sucks.
Just a bunch of buttons that lit up.
Was you got it at the pawn shop?
No, I bought it at like I think what you call it, Guitar Center,
Nice.
and it should have been fine because I got it right when I installed Ableton 8, so it was meant to actually use with Ableton 8. So maybe it's me, and I couldn't just. Maybe it was a lot easier to use than I thought, but I didn't like how I didn't. I don't know. I didn't like it.
Yeah. Like the way I understand it, I don't think it's really made to like I don't know, maybe it should, but like I don't think you're supposed to like play the notes on it. I think you're supposed to just load like little
Yeah,
yeah, like clips or something.
yeah.
It sounds kind of annoying, like and hard. Like they all, I was on the app. They all have to be in the same BPM. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know what BPM
Yeah,
all my shit is.
it makes it difficult.
Yeah,
I
they
guess.
should.
Well, you know what? It should automatically do it.
It should.
Like
That's what I was just gonna say. It should just.
Ableton does, so it should somehow
Yeah.
automatically do it. I don't know.
So if you load something in a project, it'll like morph to the right BPM somehow.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh shit.
So like, if you that's nice. Like with your SP 404 and you just drag it in like you would do with whatever program you're using now, it makes it pretty nice to have that. Um,
Yeah, that's awesome.
so the snare is right where it's supposed to be and everything, and
Yeah,
there's
that's crazy.
leave it or you can change it. It's pretty easy. You can quantize wave samples,
Nice.
which is nice. Like, yeah, it doesn't always work out the way you want it to,
But it
but
gets you started, right?
yeah, it's pretty nice. It's definitely helps.
Yeah.
I mean, and that way you can like if you drag the beat in, you can resequence it um how you want then maybe too.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to get on the Ableton bus. Seems like a fun party.
It is a fun party.
Everyone's doing drugs on it.
It definitely is a fun. It's fun to use. I don't know.
It seems like if the DAWs were people, then like Ableton would be like a like nice hipster guy who gives you a lot of options like of what to do. He's like, we can go anywhere you want, right? And everyone
Oh
likes him.
man,
Everyone thinks he's cool as fuck.
that's the way it should be with that program. But there are a lot of people who don't like it.
Yeah, there's like software wars going on, raging on all over the internet, right? In forums, like
I would think if you knew how to use like Pro Tools, Ableton would be easier to use.
yeah,
That's just me. Like
I'm
I
sure I
don't
could.
know.
I know Cubase and GarageBand now,
You
so
don't seem like you have a hard time using software though.
yeah, now I
You
don't.
just
I
you just
totally get
got
it.
the you just got the iPad not too long ago, and it seems you didn't take very long.
Yeah, it didn't take very long. I mean, I've been using it a lot, but yeah, it definitely didn't take
I
long.
think it's the same way with certain hardware too. I mean, if you used enough beat machines, it's
Yeah,
not too
it's all the
hard.
same terminology, like
Yeah,
tempo and
sort
quantize.
of. Yeah. Um, I mean, there's not too much of a learning curve.
Yeah, which is good.
Yeah.
We don't need any learning curves.
No. Not no. I don't need a 5 year learning curve anymore.
Yeah.
To use
Oh
something.
God. Yeah, that's terrible. That's like playing a real instrument or something. It's like playing the violin.
You know, and that's the other thing. I do want to get some drums at some point too, and then figure out how to record drums.
Like J Zone, right? You know
He
J Zone?
I saw a newer video of Marco Polo, and he uses. You know how people beat makers use. They have people who play drums or whatever, and they use. That's who he uses. He was using J Zone's like drum loops,
Oh, nice.
which is dope. He gave him drum loops to use to
Yeah.
record it.
J Zone's hilarious. I've listened to him on podcasts. He's like so funny.
He's really good, man.
Hmm. He like grew up. or he was like a bass, or his dad was like a bass player or something, or he played the
Yeah.
bass. And then like he got into hip hop, and he was always like a total weirdo and stuff.
Well, that's how it is, I guess, with people like that make music. Yeah, people think, it's whatever. People think they're weird, but you listen to some of his, you know,
He's good at the
he's
drums, and he just started drumming like 5 years ago or something.
he's really good, and he's been around a while too.
Yeah, he
For
always
his
said like he didn't really fit in anywhere because it's like he's kind of like it
But
was
a lot of producers are like that, man. They're just like, you know, like him. He's one. It's like that. You can
yeah.
say that about like Mad Lib too. I mean,
Oh yeah. Well,
he
that's
always
he. That's almost like a whole different thing, because Madlib's like comfortably not fitting in, but like Jay Zone was like a rapper too, and it was always like,
he raps
two,
too.
yeah, he's got all these albums from the '90s and stuff, and
I thought he just see. I thought you would
yeah,
just
me too, and and then I listened to all these interviews and podcasts with him, and he was always saying like it was like the beats were like underground sounding and stuff, but then they'd have too much weird clips in them. So like those people didn't like the gangster people didn't like it, and then like his lyrics were
where he
kind of
was
like
living and stuff. Probably, yeah.
yeah,
They
and
didn't like.
just in the hip hop community, like he
Right.
was like, and then if he tried to go the other way to like the conscious rap, it's like, oh yeah, we like your weird beats, but like then your lyrics, you talk about too much like fucked up shit. But it was just in like a goofy, funny way,
Right.
like a less angry Eminem kind of.
That's like a bit like Bismarck. He's like that too. He's
Yeah,
like that.
it's totally
He's he,
joking.
he's a beat maker. He's a producer, and he raps. And he really he's the same way. He really didn't fit any. You couldn't really fit him, even though he's really good at what he does and stuff. You just really can't fit him in with anybody.
Yeah, which used to be a good thing back in the
Right.
'90s. Like everyone stood
You're
out.
like that whole joking around and having fun. That's it's been a while since you heard anything like that.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of DMT, the drug?
DMT, the drug.
Yeah.
Way to switch it up.
No, yeah, I know. I was just thinking because I was listening to stuff about it
What is
before,
it exactly?
and I'm smoking weed right now, so it was on. It's like the craziest shit. It's like it's hard to explain, but it's like mushrooms times a million plus aliens. Like,
So it really you get to use a lot of parts of brain you normally don't get to use
yeah,
quite a bit. Yeah. That really scares the shit out of me when you hear it because I've never taken anything like that. That really that scares the shit out of me. Waking parts of your brain that you don't use.
yeah,
I don't know if I
to,
want that.
yeah, to like an alarm, a terrifying extent. Like,
I mean, there's people that said to me like they think they're like, yeah, you would be fine on something like that. I'm like, I don't know about that.
yeah, I
If you have
mean,
one little paranoid moment,
it could just spiral, right?
right?
That's what happens because I've done acid and shrooms, and if you,
I've always wanted to just shrooms. I've never done it,
yeah,
but
shrooms are the best.
I would do shrooms definitely. But somebody gave me advice on that. They said, um, do it with someone you're familiar. Like, do it with somebody. Don't do it by yourself, especially the
Yeah,
first time.
don't
And
don't do it by yourself.
and do it with someone you're real familiar with.
Uh huh.
You know,
Yeah, it's the
don't do it
most
with someone.
important thing.
Don't do it with somebody you don't really know.
Yeah. Oh, that could go horrible. I did it with this kid that I used to go to two kids that I used to go to school, or maybe we were probably around just out of high school, and we took shrooms, and one of the kids was really annoying and weird, and one of they're both kind of weird, but the the weird one that was cool to trip with wandered off at the mall, and we just couldn't
Holy
find him.
shit!
Yeah, he just wandered off,
He got
did his
he
own
got
thing.
he got
I don't,
captive. He became
yeah.
captive of the lights and stuff. I don't know.
Oh, it was so crazy. I don't know if you know of a restaurant called Rainforest Cafe.
Oh my god! Because of all this stuff.
Yeah, it
Oh
was
man.
insane. And
Oh
we
man.
weren't even inside of it, but I was
He
like
probably
looking at.
felt like all he had to do was sit outside on a bench and look. You know.
That's what we were doing, and
He
it's
thought
fucking. I thought
he thought you
everyone knew we were tripping too.
he thought you were in the jungle.
Yeah, and I also thought that everyone knew that we were like tripping, so I was so nervous. And then
I
I
I,
just.
uh, I used to think that when I was younger, with smoking. I used to
Yeah, I
think
know.
that.
I used to think that too.
I used to as soon as I smoked and I walked into a room, I'm like, God, everyone knows I'm
Yeah,
high. You know?
totally. I mean, probably because another when I thought it when I was younger, I kind of didn't care, but we probably looked retarded. Like at the same time,
Right.
like a lot of people kind of probably did know. Like if we went to like a store or something, like
Your
stinking
eyes
like
are.
weed.
Doesn't your eyes
Yeah,
get really dilated?
yeah. Your eyes are like bloodshot red, and you just look ridiculous. You can't talk right because your mouth's dry.
Oh man. Lighting up another incense since I
Nice. You
since I
can't get
just
enough.
yeah get you know it's kind of cloudy in here.
Oh yeah. Nice duct tape on the. I had to do that with my headphones on
Where?
the
Oh
head.
yeah, duh. That's right. That happened. It happened like a couple weeks ago.
Oh man.
I think it's time. No, they work fine. I'll get another pair soon.
Yeah, as long as they work.
I've had these headphones for like,
So long, right?
oh my god, more than 10 years probably.
Yeah, I've had mine. I've only owned two of those like big studio headphones, and these ones lasted like for years, like over 5 years. I don't know what kind they are. Oh, they're Audio Technica.
I think these are just a pair of Yamaha headphones.
Nice.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, at least 10 years ago.
Yeah, Yamaha hasn't been in the. They still make music stuff, but they've had some drum machines, and they had
They still make
the
keyboards,
SU.
don't they? They still
The,
make keyboards.
oh yeah, they still make keyboards. That's always the boring section when you're looking at like a Yamaha like
Mote tips.
plain keyboard. You're like, oh, I'm in the boring section of Guitar Center right now, right?
I mean, the Mote tips or whatever it's called.
Oh
They're
yeah, is that Yamaha?
yeah.
Oh shit. Oh, you know what? I'm talking so much shit and it makes no sense because guess who's like owned by Cubase is Yamaha. And
Yeah,
that's I
really.
have a Cubase Yamaha or Steinberg Cubase is Yamaha. It's the same company. I forgot about that. And then they make like dirt bikes too, which is crazy. Right?
Yeah, and
How are you
then
gonna make samplers and how are you gonna make samplers and dirt bikes? They make like part. You're like, oh, well, what what are we making today? Like Cubase or a dirt bike? I'm sure they're in different buildings, but
different divisions.
yeah, different divisions. They're like,
I
well,
never,
you're in the
I always
wrong
wondered
division, son.
why. I always wondered why Sony never made um anything like
Oh my god, yeah, they
like
sucked at
music
making.
related. They never made. I think they made turntables at one point. Um, like direct drive turntables, but I don't. They never made
Yeah,
like
nothing cool, nothing really cool.
no beat machines, no
Yeah,
not even audio interfaces. I don't think. Um,
Akai was all over my TV, my old big TV in the apartment. It's not
mhm.
a flat screen; it's an Akai,
Yeah,
and
Kai makes TVs. Yeah.
makes like a weird like Nintendo sound when it turns on. I'm like, of course the Akai has like some weird sample at the beginning, like. And my
yeah.
girlfriend's like, "Oh, we should just throw this out for and we'll get a when we get a good one." And I'm
Yeah,
like,
but you probably don't want to get rid of it because it's a.
in the car.
I wouldn't want to get rid of it because you're not, just because you have an Akai TV.
Yeah.
I'd keep it. Is it a flat screen type a TV or is it like,
No, it's the old heavy shitty kind that we should just throw away.
damn,
Sucks.
you need like 8 people to carry that.
Yeah, you do. You need three. You really literally need three people to carry it.
How much? What size is it?
It's pretty big. It's not like
Even a 30,
huge. It's
even a
probably like
32 inch.
yeah, it's around 30
Even
that
a
range.
32 inch, it would be pretty fucking heavy.
It's yeah, it's kind of big. Like it's like the size of it's like the width of like a window at least. So it's big. Like yeah, I think it's a little wider than that. Like it's you have to at least have two people. There's no way you can do it by yourself, especially downstairs. It would be lethal.
I mean, unless your adrenaline's really going.
Yeah, unless you just smoked like meth or something, like then you could do it. Oh yeah. Yeah, I totally want to downsize everything and just
That's how
work
I
with
felt
like less shit.
like 6, 7. I don't know how many years ago. It was like 5 years ago. That's how I felt. I had too much shit.
Yeah. And nowadays everything is just it's kind of I mean, there's that argument where like shit becomes useless quick now, but at the same time like you just buy like the controller and then the software just like updates and then you buy a new
Right.
computer. And while you have that computer, you get like new versions of the software throughout the years or months or however much they update it. And you can like download sounds easier, sound packs and
I
stuff.
think too with like Mac, which is nice. You know how they comes with GarageBand. I would assume upgrades might be. Well, you might have to pay for upgrades. I don't know. I would maybe they're free.
So like I think like the main upgrade is free or there's like a
Which is
deal
really
you
nice.
get.
I mean,
But the like sounds you have to pay for like
mhm.
to download new sound packs or whatever. But yeah. They do that on the iPad too. It like updates every once in a while.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll play a
Oh yeah, I forgot. Like I've been messing around with some of the internal sounds in the ASRX.
Oh
I've
yeah.
never I've never done it before. Used drums or anything. So I've been back
Yeah.
and forth and messing with some of the sounds. Let me see. I think there's a beat loaded up.
Yeah, there was like this other thing that it was called like the Mo Fat or something, and everyone had that with the ASRX.
Yeah, the
It was
Mo
like this
Fat, and
vehicle.
there's
Yeah,
That's
you know
like the
about
that's that is that that interface or not interface? It's like a sound module that has like
Yeah, it's a sound module.
Premiere used all those sounds from that.
Yeah,
Like all those, he made beats with those sounds. Pretty much all those sounds in the MoFat. I want to say
yeah. I would maybe you can download the samples.
I have them. I
Oh,
got them
you
from
have them?
got them from Rhythm Lab. Has them. Yeah. Yeah, they have all the sounds from that. I think that's what it's called, the MoFat. That has all those like um
It's got like
that has,
bass sounds, right? And
well, it has like not even it's like like Premiere used all those sounds for his beats. Not all his beats, but like he's used everything.
in there,
He
right?
used, yeah, a lot of his like I want to say late '90s stuff. He used like a lot of those sounds.
So, are they drum kits?
No, um, they're like samples, pretty much. They're like
Uh,
little pieces. I want to say. I think it is. That's what it is. The MoFat. Yeah.
yeah, it's
Is it a
purple.
purple? Yep.
Yeah,
That's it. Yeah.
it looks cool. It looks like something I remember seeing it when I was like a kid at the music store. I was like, oh man, that thing looks awesome. I don't know what it does, but
I actually, when I first seen it, I was like, "That what the hell is?" I didn't know what it was. I was like, "It's purple. What the fuck is that?"
yeah, I didn't
I didn't know what
understand
it
how it
was.
worked.
There's another machine um, that Emu made that was purple that the RZA used. Um,
Yeah, what is that? I
I
know.
forgot the machine, but he used that with stuff he was doing. He used all the sounds and that. I forgot the name of it.
Damn. Yeah, I forgot too. I know what you're talking about
It's
though.
like the command center or something like that. It's like some crazy name. Let me see. But he
That's what's
used
crazy. Back in the day, you had to have a literal command center of like all this rack mount gear and connected to
and they
a
were
MIDI
so
keyboard.
expensive.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it.
It was basically that was a VST in a box that cost
Yeah.
like $1,000.
And now it's like
Now it's free.
yeah.
It's
And
completely free.
if you actually want yeah, that's why I said I have all the sounds from the MoFat.
And it was a short download, right? It didn't even take long to download it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you want all that, I mean, all the actual gear and stuff like that is cheap now for the most
Yeah.
part. Man, let's see, it's called yeah, the MP7. Yeah, MP7. It's like a purple bot. It's a purple. Um, it looks neat,
Remember the Akai
but
remix thing?
is it a rack mount or
No, the Akai rack mount things are like the S950 are good, but no, this was like a little like MPC, like weird looking MPC thing with small
what is it
pads.
called? Remix?
The Akai Remix 16 is the remix.
Oh, let's see. Oh, it's like a mixer.
Hold on, I'm looking it
What
up.
do those? I've seen those. What do they do? It looks like just a mixer or like
It's so you
turntable.
can remix your beat on the MPC or something like the beat you made or
That's pretty neat, though. I
yeah,
guess
it's at the time I bet it was pretty fun.
it like you resequence your beats. Probably that's probably
Yeah,
what
I
it
think
is.
it yeah,
Yeah,
resample and resequence
yeah.
stuff.
It
Like
looks like a real like simple interface for people that just want to. It yeah, it looks pretty neat. I've seen it before and I just never knew what it was.
yeah.
Made in '96, the 16. I would assume it would have to export stuff so you could use it.
Yeah, it probably
You
used
know?
floppy disks or something.
Yeah. Yep. This picture I have is. Yep. like something like that. If I seen it, the only way I'd get something like that if I could get it really fucking cheap, like
Yeah.
$50 or something. I hope I'll mess around with that. But
Yeah, especially if I was like rich and had like this a room with like all these nice shelves, I could just take some shit down and use it real quick. And
I mean, there's certain people like I'll look at certain like I had a digital recorder. I sold that because I was gonna try to make beats on it. I forgot who the hell made it. Tascam.
yeah, I
I
had it.
got
I
it.
used to own that.
Yeah, I was like, oh, let me see if I can do like in where you copy and paste. There's no, it's not.
It was so hard, right?
I was like, yeah, it's just meant for its purpose is for instruments. It's
Yeah.
basically if you're a musician and you want to do a demo,
Yep.
you would use that
Yeah.
pretty much. So I got rid of it and sold it. I was like, nah, I can't use this.
Would you you sold it on eBay or pawn shop?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
eBay. Yeah, so I would use it for a day, and I was like, no, fucking
Ugh.
wrong with
Yeah.
you.
The ASR in Ableton is probably more fun.
Yeah, right. I mean, and yeah, I don't know. I do want, I would, the gear. I pretty much have an idea when I get more shit what I'm gonna get.
Yeah.
Has anybody else in the last couple weeks hit you up about coming on?
I think I've talked to some people on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I'm
Is
sure
anybody even
Doobie
watching
would.
right now?
Huh?
Is anybody watching right now?
Two people. It's been going between three and one people the whole
One of them's
time.
probably Doobie, and then who knows?
One of them's probably Doobie. You said?
Yeah, probably.
Oh yeah, I know. He should have just came on.
Unless he might be working tonight though.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I
Cause
know.
he
I
said he
forgot
had
Saturday is the day that he can do it.
yeah.
I'm just looking at like old stuff, other old weird.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like you look at stuff, you like, wow, I want to use that, use
Yeah,
that. It's like,
not so much anymore. Not in the recent months. Now I've been interested in what are they developing now.
yeah, right. Yeah, I'm just gonna get stuff that,
Works.
well, yeah, whatever I want to do like that. That's why I want to get a CD mixer.
Yeah,
Be pretty that specific one or something like that.
yeah. I used to have a pair of those, the
Do
Denon
you regret
ones.
getting rid of them?
Huh?
Do you regret getting rid of them?
Oh yeah. Still now I regret it. I wish I sold them at a pawn shop for way too cheap.
Oh God,
Way too
you
like
took a loss.
took huge, massive loss.
You
I
know,
don't know.
they just would really come in handy for me right now
Yeah, they'd be
for what
great.
I want to do next. And even beat projects, I would like to use them for mixing
Hmm.
um, and all that. Be fun.
You can scratch live over your beats too.
And I those and yeah, and I want to get a pair of turntables too as well.
Yeah.
And as after that, I mean, I'm probably gonna use a different computer, and then maybe another beat machine that is portable, like the SP404 or something like that, that I
Yeah.
can use. anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess that's pretty much it. And eventually some good video cameras.
Yeah, I know. I gotta get on. Well, the iPad works kind of good, but the thing that sucks about that is like I want to like do iPad videos, but I'm using the iPad, so
Right.
maybe I could like use the computer or like I don't know. I could do it like that, but it just makes it more complicated. I have the phone and a tablet, so I could do some crazy multi-angle. It's just hard like propping up the phone or the tablet to make it.
I need a new phone. My phone, well, it's a cheap phone, but like pretty
Oh,
much
that's how you
now
make your videos, the phone?
my when I like quick ones, yeah, I could
Yeah.
just quickly do them.
Yeah,
I
I've
don't
done
need something.
I use the tablet and it's such a pain in the ass to like prop it up so it's like facing the right way.
Yeah,
I need some sort of stand so you can angle it the right way because it's always like facing up or something
that's
like
why
some.
web cameras are nice too, because you could just put them wherever.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe I'll just do that.
I mean, like my computer. I wish I had a web camera I could move around, but I just use whatever's
Oh
on the.
yeah, I forgot that they even had that. That would be awesome if I could just grab it and move that thing around.
Yeah.
That would be great. Oh,
How long we been on for? Been on for
I don't know.
pretty.
I'm about to go eat some food though.
Yeah. Well,
Oh yeah, what about that other guy who makes tech beats?
I messaged him a couple weeks ago about coming on
Wasn't he
the
gonna do it?
podcast. Yeah, but he didn't get back to me. Maybe
Oh,
I'll probably message him again. Um, I want him to come on. Um, not really sure. I did ask somebody else, but they didn't answer me. Somebody I know. So,
yeah.
you know, some people don't want to be and have
Oh, they'll
friends
come
that
on
they.
eventually.
Yeah.
I just got to do it more consistent. Like
Well,
I
it
think once
is.
we move, it'll be
Are you
easier.
moving soon?
Yeah, we're moving soon. What did you say? Where?
No, like you're doing. You're moving soon.
Yeah, my girlfriend started moving some shit to the new apartment today.
Oh shit! So you're gonna be moving into a new spot soon? Okay.
Yeah,
Bigger.
yeah, it's bigger. It has a washer and dryer, which is
That's one thing I
crucial.
wish I had is a damn washer and dryer.
Oh, you go to
I
laundromat?
got a yeah.
Oh, are you the one that
That's the
goes?
only downfall of where we live. Everything else is good. Everything else is good. No,
Yeah.
nothing for not no lawn, no washer or dryer though. I don't. I don't think there's hookups neither. They would have the
Um,
landlord could do it and put it in, but it would. I don't know where you would. I guess we would have to put it in a. There's a closet where it would go,
yeah.
but it's not a very big closet. But still, eh.
So you do the laundry for the family?
No.
Do you live with your kids?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I do the
They're
laundry.
actually their rooms right below here.
Oh, okay.
So
That's good though. You have like your own floor for beat making.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Their rooms right
All right.
below.
Well, now we have 0 viewers, so maybe they know that that we're leaving.
Oh. Wonder what we maxed out at.
I think 4.
That's
We
a step
peaked
up.
at 4.
That is a step up in the right
Yeah,
direction.
which is pretty. A bunch of people commented on the last one, so
They
and they
did.
said they liked it. So
That
and
was our
they
better
get
one.
a lot of for like what it is. It gets like some of the podcasts have like maybe like 100 views,
Yeah,
which
it's
is
not
great.
bad. I mean, I'm sure if we did it more, they'd probably increase.
Yeah,
But
totally. We'll do it
but
on Saturdays instead, so Doobie can come on.
yeah, he needs to come on again.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, we'll
sure he
do it
will.
next Saturday. I'll start. The only thing is, a lot of times I do like maybe like shopping and try to do laundry, go to the laundromat.
Oh yeah, man. Like the one night I think we were gonna do one, and I was doing something else. Like
Like laundry, right?
what? Yes, 1,000,000 hours of laundry.
Because especially, do you work Friday night?
Yeah, but I work earlier on Fridays. I get home earlier, so it's
Oh,
nice.
that's good. What time you get home on Friday?
Like 11.
Oh
I leave
man,
at
that's
11.
awesome. I don't even I go in at that time. Yeah. And then I wake up at like 3 or something or
That's good.
later.
Your hours are full third shift hours, and
Yeah, it's
and
full like
sleeping patterns change.
yeah.
Even mine do, even though because I'm up. Like I for the last couple weeks, I've been up to like I'll come home, but I'm still up to like 7,
Yeah.
8, and then you know you sleep all day, but or whatever you don't whatever sleep some like for a while like I fall asleep at like an hour after I got home, and I'd only sleep for 3 or 4 hours, and then you're up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, we'll do it Saturday. That's a good day to do it.
yeah,
Then Dubes can come on.
yes. And anybody else wants to come on, we should. I don't know when you want to do this, but you should just
Alerts.
do it ahead. Huh?
Yeah, I'll do that during the week. I'll make some iPad
Like,
videos and
like three. No, like send in. Uh,
the
what's the
post
word?
the invites.
Schedule it like 3 days in advance and send it to like 50 people and see who comes on.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that.
In the middle of like just people just bum rushing the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, go to our pages.
Yeah, hit up our
Lazy
pages.
day. Well, my two lonely pages. Bandcamp will be soon enough.